Today we're baking brownies
from scratch. For this brownie recipe, we're gonna need half a cup of butter, 1 cup of white sugar, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/3 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, half a cup of all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup of teaspoon salt, and 1/4 cup of teaspoon of baking powder. Our first step is always to wash your hands. We've already done that, so we can move on to step 2, which is grabbing an 8x8 pan and oiling it up. So we're gonna do that now.
Yes. Okay, and now we flour it.
To do this, we're going to be using this
Okay, so now we melt butter and add the sugar. We already melted the butter, but then it's solidified. So we're gonna melt it a little bit more.
Okay, so once your butter has completely melted, what you're gonna want to do is remove it from the heat source.
I can't open
and
this.
Then stir in a cup of sugar. Okay, so once you have that cup of sugar in there, you're gonna want to just stir it in. So with the sugar, you're supposed to stir in the eggs, teaspoon of vanilla, the cocoa, the flour, the salt, and the baking powder. Once you've added in all the ingredients, what you're gonna want to do is pour this mix into
8x8 brownie container, which we will contain the brownies in.
And now we're gonna see how they turn out. The brownies have finished baking and we're now ready to take them out of the oven. Now that we have the brownies out, our next step is to make the frosting. For the frosting, we are going to need 3 tablespoons of softened butter, 3 tablespoons of unsweet cocoa powder, 1 tablespoon of honey, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1 cup of confectioner's sugar. So, we made the frosting. It was okay, but it's definitely not necessary. We did end up using milk instead of honey because we don't really like honey all that much. We did use the mixer. The brownie by itself was just really good.
Like, it was really good. We really liked it. And that's all for today. So